Welcome everybody to another smoked out courtroom reality check episode of Lockdown 23 in 1. That's right, today's very similar to yesterday's episode. A defendant going in front of a judge for a probation violation with all the hope in the world that she's going home. Almost as though she knows for a fact it's going to happen if she just opens up and speaks the truth. Right? Probably growing up her whole life, she's been told the truth shall set you free. And it definitely does in many situations, but today she takes the truth a little too far and ends up getting way more time than expected. So let's get into this sad yet terrifying learning experience. We should all be able to walk away with something from this. But first, as always, if you enjoyed this type of content, all things lockup and crime related, then this is where you want to be. Hit that like, subscribe, notification bell before you leave, and check out my playlist with many more videos for you to start watching today. Alright, so we got the defendant up here. She's in some kind of holding cell going to court via Zoom. Typically on probation violations, there's no bond, so you usually see these individuals already locked up. And she's in here for a violation of the worst kind, if you were to ask me, bringing back a new crime. All kinds of conditions you gotta follow, but that's like the top of the list. But it seems as though, just like many others sitting in jail, she gets enlightened a bit. She's learned her lesson, decides to speak her mind to the judge truthfully. Which is perfectly fine, but sometimes, depending on the person, the truth can go just a little too far.
Has anybody promised you anything, threatened you, or coerced you in any way for you to enter into a plea?
No.
All right, counsel, you can please forward to your client.
Yes, I'd like to direct your attention to June 15th, 2023 and June 22nd, 2003. Did you fail to appear for a probationary instruction?
Yes.
And additionally, while on probation, you did accrue a new charge, correct?
Yes.
Satisfied, Your Honor.
The court is also satisfied the plea is knowing, voluntary, factually accurate. The court will accept your plea to the probation violations. Enter a plea of guilty based upon your, enter a probation violation based upon your plea of guilty. And that would be technical violations 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And counsel?
Your Honor, I saw the recommendation for 60 days jail. I asked that my client get credit for the time that she's been in since December 1st. I'd ask that it run concurrent with the admonishment that she's received from the charge that she just took a plea on. And then furthermore, she did ask that during this time in custody, if possible, she would like the opportunity to be tethered to treatment. Thank you, Judge.
So she's got probation, brought back fresh crimes, but it seems like it's a bunch of little minor things. Probably drug issues. But it ends with the attorney asking for her to be tethered to some kind of treatment program. And this is when, if you're to ask me, everything hits the fan. If truth was a person, he wouldn't even be this truthful.
Furthermore, she did ask that during this time in custody, if possible, she would like the opportunity to be tethered to treatment. Thank you, Judge.
All right, Ms. Bolchak, did you request to be tethered to treatment while you've been on bond?
Yes, just to try to have time. I mean, I don't think I personally need treatment, but I know that was something that I asked for when I first got arrested. So I'll do the days. I'll do whatever it takes, but I really just want to get home.
Okay, ma'am, let me ask you a couple questions. Number one, if you don't think you need treatment, why did you ask to go to treatment?
I was trying to have like the days made up. I don't know if I don't really know.
Very confusing vibes I'm getting from her, but how about yes, ma'am, I need treatment bad.
Ma'am, you asked for treatment, so why did you ask for treatment? I'm sorry?
To not have jail time.
Oh, that's what I thought. Okay.
This is a very typical move. A lot of people, they shoot for treatments almost immediately. And many of them don't care about the program whatsoever. They just want it so they don't go to jail. They're just playing the game. But they wouldn't dare say it to the judge's face. Even if she was assuming that that was the case, I would deny it all the way till the wheels fell off. But if I were to guess, you know why she's talking like this? It's because she's around other people that she don't want to feel as though she's a drug addict. Because in these little holding cells, you're surrounded by a bunch of other people, male and female. They're listening and watching everything go down just as much as you are, right? So a lot of these people, man, they feel like they need to save face, man. They got to show that they got a little bit of character. They ain't no drug addict on them streets.
So, and you don't think you need treatment? Given what's been going on with you the last year, you don't think you need treatment?
Honestly, no. I really found myself in here. I've been spending time with myself. I don't know. I don't feel like I need a guy or anything. I don't know.
How old are you?
25.
25. And now you have 3 drug-related convictions. 3. Your under advisement status is revoked. You had an opportunity to not have your possession charge on your record, and you didn't do a darn thing with probation. Not at all. You just ghosted us.
I know. If I get probation this time, I told myself, like, you know, it would be at least 6 months. That's all I would really need to get like clean, and you know, by summertime I'd be, you know, working. I really want to get a car. But aside from the job thing, just, you know, I want to draw and make music, and I don't know. I just want to do things for myself, and I like coffee again.
All of this she's saying has nothing to do with anything. She's just explaining that she wants to have more fun to me.
I don't know, just things. I've been drinking a lot of water. There's just a lot of things I wasn't doing.
Don't be drinking too much of that jail tap.
Since I've been in here. So I haven't been.
Ma'am, part of the concern, right, is when you get out, how are you going to continue to do stuff, right? That's part of what treatment is, and you don't think you need treatment. So
I've been to court 7 times. I've been to treatment like 7 times. I don't know. I know how to work the program. I know to go to a meeting when I need to. I know there's just different times.
You just go through the motions, you don't really receive what it is that you're getting.
I really think I've learned a different way. I've been incarcerated this time, ma'am. I don't know. It feels different. It feels really different. I'm willing to go to any probation that you can do.
Judge, we're ready to hear the sentencing. We are ready to proceed, Judge.
He cut her off real quick. Look. Just smoke her already, all right? I got lunch at 12. I thought that attorney probably was paid by the suit and cufflinks. But by the way he's rushing in this smoke, man, it's gotta be court appointed. And look, y'all can run it back from the beginning, but nowhere in his spiel did he ever mention, hey, can possibly my client get probation again? But she's not on the same page, I don't think. I think she still has an opportunity in her mind to go home. That's why he cut her off as soon as she said, hey, is there any way I could get probation again?
Any probation that you can do.
Judge, we're ready to hear the sentencing. We are ready to proceed, Judge.
They are not on the same page in that, if I were to bet it all. My house and Dolly, my brand new English bulldog. Look at that thing, man. He's a court-appointed attorney, not to mention he's so worried about the docket list. Y'all know those court-appointed stay swamped. He's probably got like 15 other violation cases to handle.
Yes, no, man, you're not getting probation, I can tell you that much.
Oh, no.
The court's going to, on 23405, the court's going to adopt the recommendation, revoke probation, close the case without improvement, $50 probation violation fee, 60 days jail.
Man, that attorney really put some pep in the step for the judge, didn't he? Batteries in the back for sure. She went straight to smoke session. 60 days in jail.
On 23739, the court's going to adopt the recommendation. Your under advisement status is revoked, your probation is revoked, $50 probation violation fee, 60 days jail. The court will know that will be served concurrent. And then the court's going to also order on 232479, the court's going to order 93 days jail.
Oh, that hurt her.
Credit for your 15 days.
Give me treatment, Your Honor. I'm sorry.
2379 739 and 23405. And the court will suspend your fines and costs on this matter.
What?
Any questions, counsel?
No, Your Honor.
It's about time.
Any questions, ma'am?
So, how many days?
Well, 60 on your probation violations plus 93 plus 15. So that's going to be, I can tell you exactly what that is, ma'am.
Is there any way I could do treatment?
138 days.
Is there any way I could do treatment?
And you told this court you don't need treatment.
Okay,
No, you told this court the only reason you said that is because you didn't want to do the jail time.
I'll do treatment.
And quite frankly, ma'am, with your lengthy warrant status and your absconding from probation,
Where's
I'm
my
not
smoke?
Sure that you would not abscond from your treatment provider.
Engulfed.
Ma'am, I can't do 130 days.
You're gonna have to.
Yeah, you said you didn't need treatment.
Dude, I need help. I need help with housing when I get out of here. I'm gonna need.
I'm sorry?
I need help with housing when I leave here. You know, I have my.
Okay, I need that talking in the background to please stop.
That's right, Your Honor. I was wondering what the hell that muffling was going on back there.
Somebody in.
My court recorders indicated our record is a mess because of all the talking in the background.
Ooh, it's quiet now. You hear church mouse fart in the
And
wind.
what was that, Ms. Bolchak?
Hey, I really don't.
I need
I
treatment.
think I need treatment.
Ah.
Instead,
Ma'am, you were very clear. You've been to treatment 7 times and you don't need treatment anymore.
No, I do.
You know how to work the program.
Oh no.
No,
She's perplexed in freeze mode. Kind of like your computer when it's at the end of its life. Mouse don't move no more. Screens blink a little funny.
I got a little ahead of myself. That's what I asked for when I first came in. Because I do have a drug.
Judge, Judge, I know that potentially she might be asking for some sort of mental health treatment, but I understand this docket does need to be moved along. So if necessary, we have to have the matter recalled later in the morning to potentially have it reevaluated. But I understand the docket does need to move along, Your Honor.
Oh my God, this guy, he is rushing things along, ain't he? First he put the battery in the judge's back and just smoke her already. Second, now he's saying, look, the lady's pretty much cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. Gonna have to have some kind of psych evaluation, perhaps. I understand this, but the docket's gotta move on. We gotta keep marching on, Your Honor. Put her to the wayside. Shun her along.
Ms. Bolchak, I'm not ordering treatment for you at this point because you stated that you don't need treatment and you only asked for it so that you didn't have to do jail time.
So there you have it, ladies and gentlemen, 180 days for telling the truth. I guess in this particular situation, it did not set her free. Not a good learning experience for all them people that live up to that code of conduct. Sometimes, man, you gotta know when to hold them and when to fold them, and that means even your thoughts. One thing's for sure and two things for certain. If you don't stop doing criminal activities on probation, chances are sooner or later you will get caught up and you will go to jail for the first time or prison for the second, like me. I tell you all the time, consistency is key for many avenues, including probation. You have to consistently stay crime-free. But I'm out of here, ladies and gentlemen. Stay tuned. I do have plenty more content coming your way. Until the next time, as always, y'all be easy, be safe, and more importantly than anything, stay free.